been an insanely busy week, so let's start as we always do with our 3 stories of the week.
Well, my
Or
story...
2 stories of the week. Only 2.
3?
Yeah, well, I meant to say Dario's not here this week. He's got one more week before term break.
Well, my story of the week actually is actually a picture, not a story. And it's a picture of Donald Trump as a drag queen, and it made me laugh so much. And I love, it's in the Guardian, this and other ones, and I love the pictures. The picture of Trump as a drag queen, and also the dollar signs. You know, I think it's a great picture, and it made me hoot. It made me laugh. It cheered me up.
Well, I mean, I guess that's about the only thing that can make us happy about the current state of affairs. I mean, everybody I talk to in this country says the United States couldn't possibly elect Donald Trump as president, could they?
I mean, well, you know, I think the only answer is actually to laugh at him.
Yeah.
Or laugh at this, because I mean, across the pond, it just looks ridiculous.
It does.
You know, I mean, these madmen fighting it out. Hillary Clinton's almost certainly going to get a nomination, but Trump and Cruz, I mean, they're almost as bad as each other. And Trump is a
Imagine a Trump
nutter.
Cruz ticket.
Oh God. I think I'll emigrate, actually.
Well,
I don't need to emigrate.
You're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm grateful for my UK passport, especially when you start to look at all this together. My story of the week is also across the pond, and it has to do with the insane way in which they treat what's called summertime or daylight savings time. They went on to summertime last weekend.
So which part of America?
All of America, except for Arizona and a couple of corners of Illinois and other places that don't observe it. So they just the clock sort of moves ahead. 1 minute they're in the Mountain Time Zone, next minute they're in the Pacific Time Zone.
Okay, so they're on summertime.
They're on summertime, 2 weeks ahead of us. Now I have had to travel during this period because we've gone from being 5 hours ahead of the U.S. East Coast to 4 hours ahead of the U.S. East Coast. Yeah. And it just wreaks havoc. You start arriving for flights instead of at 5 a.m. at 4 a.m. You can't get a taxi cab. You can't get an air. It's just positively insane. And it wreaks havoc throughout the entire schedule for 2 weeks because we don't change until the 27th. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's summertime in March.
Yeah.
Mid-March is a bit bizarre, isn't it?
Well, daylight savings time is what they call it over there, but it's still so crazy that they would do it so early, but they say it's safer and it provides for more safety for school kids not having to, and I think, God, that's just positively
What about people who arrive and they can't get taxis in the middle of the night,
that's
like you?
In my case, and I want my case solved, of course.
Yes.
Because I'm a very important person.